This is KCR, the sound of state.
Just take a nice breath in. Exhale that breath. Just allow yourself now to relax more and more. Because from this moment in time, there's nothing of importance for you to do except relax.
Hello, my fellow humans. Welcome to the Scarlett Letter Show. Ooh, not yet. Technical difficulties, you already know. Welcome to Scarlett Letter Show, Season 2. This is your host, Scarlett Santa Maria. If this is your first time hearing the show, let me tell you a little bit of what it's all about. This is the first radio show that focuses on the underground electronic music scene in San Diego. My goal is to expose local talent and bring awareness to the community by giving DJs, producers, and experienced creators a space to express themselves. This is really important for me because I strongly believe that we can all learn something valuable for someone, even if we think we can't relate. Through shared stories, we can connect and empathize with one another. And tonight, I have a very special guest for episode 1, and his name is DJ K-Swift.
What up? What up?
Hey, how you feeling tonight?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Super excited to be here.
Yeah, episode 1, season 2.
Our long walk.
Yep.
To make it here.
We walked like 30 minutes to get here.
We sure did. Yeah.
I know the parking structure, as you know, is you failing, but no big deal.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
I could use the walk.
Totally. All right, Mr. K-Swift. Why don't you tell the crowd what genres from the electronic music realm do you produce or DJ?
So, I come from a long background. I come from hip hop originally, but I've always been dabbling in house music, EDM as well too. But house music's always been my go-to, my soul saver, basically, that aspect. And house music for me has been, from all types of house, from hardcore house to new disco style house to funky house, groovy house,
a little bit
house,
of everything.
a little bit of everything.
That's
but
great.
Tech house though is
Your love.
ultimate, my ultimate, because tech house is a little more fun, a little more dirty, a little more, a little more grungy, a little more.
I love it.
To the point where we can hard bass lines. You know what I mean?
That's wonderful. And how long have you been a DJ for?
This is my 24th year.
Whoa.
A long time. Yeah, I've been DJing a long time.
As old as me. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm only 22 though. So.
That's great. I think that we can learn a lot from someone that has a lot of experience that has been around the scene for a while.
Thanks.
I think there's
that.
a lot of valuable things we can learn.
Absolutely, yeah.
By the way, where did the name came from, K-Swift?
So in high school, I went to Patrick County High School down the street from here. Those Patriots. And my boy used to tell me all the time, man, you're swift with your hands. You know what I mean? Like I used to talk with my hands all the time, stuff like that. And I played ball too, so I was swift. I played a lot of basketball. And it's Swift. So I was like,
Swift.
all right. I kind of worked out. So it kind of went into that aspect, like, oh, Swift.
It worked out.
I guess it worked out, in that way. So when
Swifty.
I started DJing, you know what I mean? It's a little bit in high school, just dabbling a little bit. I was like, man, I need a DJ name. I couldn't come up with one. I had all kinds of stupid names. But that one kind of stuck. My boy gave it to me. He's like, yo, what about K-Swift? I was like, oh.
Yeah, there you go. It worked out.
We'll take that one.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing your story. Sure. What can we expect in the first half of the mix?
The first half of the mix is a little more fun style of tech house, not so dark. Mm-hmm. This is a little more like
bouncy.
Yeah, a little more bouncier style tech house, a little more groovy, a little more, as one of my friends would say, more cunty beats style. You know what I mean? Different
Wonderful.
style of house. So it's still tech house. You know what I mean? But a little more different than our normal dark tech house. So.
All right, fantastic. I'm really excited to hear it, and I'm thrilled to have you on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And to everyone that's listening right now, fasten your seatbelts because we're about to take you on a techno ride. And don't forget that you're listening to KCR College Radio, the award-winning sound of state. Yes, you can listen to us live on AM 1610 on the website kcr.scsu.edu, on the TuneIn Radio app, or you can watch us live right now on my Facebook page at Scarlett Letter Show. And we'll be back in just a bit. All right, all right. I hope you've been loving the first part of the mix. We've been totally bumping it. Super, super great.
Ruben.
One of the perks of being here late at night, you know, no one can tell us to turn it down. We can bump it
As loud as you want.
Yep.
Soundproof walls, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. So before I go on the interview, I gotta do some announcements, of course.
For sure. Plug.
Yep, you got it. North Parks Observatory is an amazing venue that you, yes you, anyone right here, can win tickets to. Make sure to check out all our giveaways on kcrlive.com for a chance to win tickets to concerts throughout the semester. And, of course, follow us on KCR College Radio for more opportunities to win. Another announcement. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube at KCR College Radio for weekly news and sports updates, as well as latest giveaway opportunities. Lastly, I gotta make a really special announcement. There's a bomb event happening tonight. It's the 3-year anniversary of Techniche, an outer stellar tech house and techno experience at Rich's San Diego.
Yes.
My favorite club, for sure. The event goes from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m. Tickets are only $5, people. What are you doing?
2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. I said 10 p.m. I said p.m.
That's a long one.
The whole night, whole night.
Yeah, 12
no
hours.
big deal. Yeah, it's only $5. Come on. If you want to experience some good techno and tech house, you definitely should check it out. Of course, they will have resident DJs playing tonight, including Mixelplix, John Bilotti, Josh Taylor, and their newest member, Mr. Kasuf, that I have right in front of me.
Thank you.
What do you got planned for us tonight at Techniche?
Oh, man, tonight my set's going to be a little wild. So, it's like I said, it's a very special set tonight. It's dedicated to somebody, someone special to all of us in the team.
Mm-hmm.
And, I know all of us are going to bring it tonight. When we come, we bring it no matter what. But tonight it's going to be a little bit different.
Extra, yeah, it's special. It's a 3-year anniversary, definitely.
3-year anniversary, definitely. It's going to be a whole lot of, like, interstellar, outer stellar experiences going on. We've got astronauts, we've got some aliens.
It's true. They have astronauts
legit.
hanging from the ceiling.
No,
they're not kidding.
The light show is going to be amazing. Shout out to Ned. Ned's our light guy. He's doing all the technical stuff on the back end of that. Nice. But I know for a fact that tonight is going to be an amazing night.
It's going to be an amazing, beautiful night.
Right.
How has your experience been joining the Techniche family?
I came on board just recently. I was signed on to Techniche, and before I was coming on as a guest, I've been around since the beginning, and I did a couple of guest shows, did a couple of radio shows, TRS shows, and stuff like that. But just they asked me recently to join the team, and I was super excited about joining the team due to the fact that I love those guys. They're my boys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's a chance for me to play something different than what I normally play. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Speaking of that, going back to getting to know
Sure.
you better, of course. I know you come from hip hop roots.
Right.
In fact, the first time I met you was at Rich's in the
Right.
hip hop room. You were killing it.
Thank you.
When did you decide to shift your focus to electronic music?
I've never had a doubt in my mind that I would not play electronic music. I've always been labeled as like a hip hop DJ. That's what I've always been labeled as. But people saw and knew that, wow, this dude actually can rock a crowd with dance music, and not just like stuff you hear on the radio. I play like some stuff that you'll never even hear normally. So I do play. My set list is not like your standard set list. I play some wild stuff. I do EDM stuff as well.
Yeah.
I played a few festivals, Pride Festival, City Fest, Nightmare on Normal Street, all those festivals I've done, and they've heard me, so I've had the opportunity to keep playing. But house music, like I said, has always been in my passion, it's always been my heart. I used to listen to it back in the day, and ultimately, now that I get to play tech house, regularly, being part of this team, it's just gonna make me even better, And I love house music. House music's great. I bump it in my car.
Yeah,
So,
it's really deep in my heart too.
Right,
House
no
music, tech house
Sure.
in general. Where do you get your inspiration to DJ?
Music has always been something for me to like. It's a cliche. Everyone talks about how
music music saved my life, but it's true.
But it literally
has
has saved my life. It's gotten me through a lot of like crazy times and stuff like that. But music in itself is an art. You know what I mean? And I love the art behind it. I love what it takes to make music. I love how producers produce music. I love the fact that I can make someone else feel what I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can portray emotion.
Exactly.
Behind the decks.
Right. So that's more satisfying to me. It's never been really about money and all that stuff. It's more about just the true passion of just having fun and being able to let people groove to my stuff. So like really
That's beautiful.
zoning on them and get it.
Just like feeling
it.
your vibes back and
Exactly.
forth. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What was the event where you perform that has made the most positive impact in your life? Like an unforgettable event.
Unforgettable event. Let me see. I'd probably say my first City Fest here in San Diego. The city. I mean, I played all over the world. I played different places, different countries, but this time, this is the first real big
Hometown.
opportunity. Yeah, this is the first big opportunity for me to actually play dance music, and like I played EDM,
Yeah.
but I played a different style, and the response I got from the crowd made me feel like I was accepted. Like, okay, this dude actually can rock.
That's awesome.
Because everyone's like,
That's
yo,
amazing.
Case with Stope in the front room. I see him; he's rocking hip hop all the time,
But like surprise,
Surprise,
I
you
can
know what I mean?
do
Exactly.
some
So they-
electronic music too.
they definitely gave me an opportunity, they gave me a chance, and from that point forward, everything else just came with it. You know what I mean? Like shout out to the Pride Hillcrest Business
Yeah,
Association.
definitely.
Those guys helped me out.
I
They
was gonna mention that. I love how you're involved in the LGBTQ plus
course.
community.
always will be true ally,
Yeah.
supporter, lover, not a hater. You know what I mean?
Definitely, 100%.
absolutely.
You go to those events and you feel loved and accepted
Absolutely.
all the way around.
Totally.
I love it. Are you comfortable with telling me and the crowd your ethnicity?
Yeah. So I just recently I found out something else. I'm Filipino, Black, Hawaiian, and I found out I'm recently French too.
Oh,
so,
what?
yeah,
Do you do ancestry stuff?
No, I found out from my half sister did. So you know what I mean. I got some results from her, which is kind of weird too. But
that's
it's
really
kind of
cool.
cool. So yeah, my dad's mixed and my mom's she's Spaniard too. Obviously, most Filipinos are Spaniard as well too.
Yeah.
But she's I'm mostly Filipino. My middle name is De Leon, so you can tell obviously.
Oh
I have
yeah, definitely.
I have
if
a-
you have a middle name, you're
Right.
definitely Latino or some
right,
type of
some type of
anything
Spaniard, right?
Hispanic.
Totally. So
Have you faced any struggles being a minority in this industry?
I don't think so because I know for a fact that music has no color, really has no ethnicity. There's a lot of DJs. I mean, a lot of guys that are out there, they're all European that are making it big with the dance music scene
Yeah.
and stuff like that. There you see a few that are like darker colored,
Yeah.
like shout out to Carl Cox, who's got
Definitely.
Frankie Knuckles, rest in peace. I mean, stuff like that. Dudes like that. I don't feel that I've been segregated or been neglected or been
Or treated differently.
Yeah, portrayed
Okay.
differently. I've always been able to just adapt to where I'm at. I don't care where I'm at. I'll play on anything that's there. I don't care. I use all the equipment. I don't care if they, are poor and they don't have the right gear. We'll make it work. You know what I mean?
That's
So
great to hear.
I've never
really.
been, hated on.
It's great to hear because San Diego is so diverse.
It
It's
is.
one of
It's a
the
melting
things
pot.
that I love about living here in San Diego. People from all over the world
Totally,
live here.
yeah, totally.
And it is like a melting pot where, I'm Latina and I can relate. And I have
Absolutely.
never felt discriminated against, which
Yeah,
is
that's
which
good.
is great.
That San Diego will definitely take. It's a huge. We aren't the minority.
Yeah.
in this
It's
city, so-
actually like a minority majority
Yeah, absolutely.
place. Definitely California is full of people from all over the world. And
Yeah.
that's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
What advice would you give a DJ that is trying to make it?
The advice for DJs that are trying to come out of the bedroom and make it, I just say go for it. You know what I mean? And don't be, the way you become noticed is you basically have to make a spectacle of yourself. You know what I mean?
Make yourself
Yeah.
stand out.
Ice Cube and Eazy-E said it best. Dude, real talk. All publicity is good publicity, good or bad, no
It's
matter
true.
what. So if you're
As long
relevant
as
to someone's
people are
name,
talking about you,
right? If they're
that's all
talking
that
about you,
matters.
and all you have to do is it has to be one person to catch you, just doing something. And I'm not saying sell yourself short, you know what I mean? But you do have to earn your stripes no matter what. You have to put in work, but don't be afraid to just go out there and get it.
Go for it.
Some people, if you think that you're ready, then go for it. And
Yeah.
if you're not, then you'll be told. Hopefully, someone will be real with you and tell you the truth. You know what, hey man, you need to go back in there and get
Follow
back in
your
the-
dreams,
yeah.
but be realistic.
Yeah, get back in the dungeon and go back in there grind some more. So, but yeah, it takes time, and hopefully, you don't pay for play. You don't go out there and try to hear about that right now. That's what DJs are doing, that are coming out trying to pay to play somewhere. So,
Yeah, in fact, the next question. What are your thoughts on the underground electronic music scene in San Diego? You can start with the positives and then anything that needs improvement.
honestly, with the underground scene in San Diego, it's hit and miss. You know what I mean? They have their collectives and they're working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. All the groups that are out there, Wednesday night dance classique is awesome. T for Techno is dope. Same thing at Blonde Bar too. Rufio's doing stuff. Discoteque's doing stuff.
Yep.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I just keep seeing the scene. It's still there, but it's hard for everyone to come and do one event together. They just want to stay.
You think it's really competitive right
I
now?
think it's competitive in a sense. I mean, I think
There's lack of love.
Right. So Techniche right now, we're strong. We're doing really well. We have a good following. We pump it though. We come out and we try to make sure that everyone comes out and enjoys the music. We create an ambiance, create a different environment.
And you carry on that vibe
Exactly.
everywhere you go.
Right. We don't just put on our war paint at the event. Like, this is who we are when we are out in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, the guys. I had to fix a faucet at my house earlier today, and I called Mixaplex, and he was like, "Yo, don't worry, we got it under control, bro." So he let me take care of what I had to take care of, but I wanted to be down there helping set up for tonight's event. But
Yeah, of course.
we stood together, and we support all the other groups that are doing their thing. Soleil
you
guys,
have to.
all them, they're doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Big ups to all them. But underground music is scarce. I mean, that, like I said before, and like Mixaplex said before, it's not as big as it is, or maybe it is as big, but not
it's
everyone's coming
growing.
out. It's growing. So I've been in different underground scenes in different cities, and they're huge. You know what I mean? They're huge. But the thing is, all of them work together collectively. The groups work together. I think that's what we need to do in
Yeah, I
San Diego.
think you're right.
Do a big event together, all of us.
Enough
you know
with
what
the politics
Yeah,
with music.
yeah.
Music is supposed to unite us, not
Right.
break
Not
us
divide
apart.
us, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the unfortunate thing. I mean, hopefully, with this new year, we're gonna start working with other camps and working with other people just to do one big event.
Collaborate.
Yeah,
Just
collaborate.
do
Yeah.
something big.
It's not about stealing your guests. It's like,
No.
come on, man. It's not that.
No,
It's
not at
all about. It's really just about providing a wholesome place to go and just be free for the
Definitely.
night. You know what I mean? No matter what. If you're doing 12-hour parties, cool, man. It's great. If you're doing a 4-hour party, that's great too. It doesn't matter. As long as we are able to do
and work together.
and work together. Yeah, work together and just be us.
I think that's the most important
Right.
thing. I mean, some competition is good,
Sure.
but not to the point of hurting each other.
Right, exactly. That's the thing. I want to make sure that everyone knows that our team Techniche, I'm letting you know right now, the bottom line is we're here to help anybody. Bottom line, if you guys want our help in any type of way, hit us up. We're not those people. We're not those guys who are gonna be like, yo, because we're vets. We're old school. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're not
of
any.
course.
We're not new. We're not kids. We want to help the future. I'm not gonna be DJing at 60. Well, maybe, but I don't want to be DJing at 60.
You never
what I'm
know.
saying?
Why
So,
not?
I mean, I want the future to come up, but I want them to learn and know that, bring your ideas, but don't forget that what we paid for you guys too. So, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? So
of course. Stay humble.
stay humble, absolutely. Yeah.
Stay humble, definitely. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for your input. I hope that
For sure.
everyone hears this because it's really important.
Real talk.
There's a lot going on here in San Diego, and there's a lot of hate. There's a lot
That's
of love and
unfortunate.
hate.
Lots of love and hate, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully we can
And
just start
hopefully we can
tip
start
the
loving
scales.
more.
And, yeah, exactly. Tip the scales and start loving more than we start hating. You know what I mean?
Definitely. If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
If I could eat one meal for the rest of my life, this is a great question.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Asian food lover. I love pho. You know what I mean? I love Vietnamese pho, but my shout out to all my Lao homies, dude. Like, for putting me on. I love like papaya salad and sticky rice and just like the barbecue beef, the num duck barbecue beef. I would eat that daily. I would not be dissatisfied because I can make that. So it's great. I love Filipino food too. Don't get me wrong, but it's super salty.
Oh, right.
So,
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. That was a random question of the day.
Hey, it was great though. We love food, so
Yeah. Okay. So we're on the second part of the mix. Of
hope you
course.
guys enjoy for sure.
Yeah. And don't forget that you're listening to KCR College Radio, the award-winning Sound of State. And we'll be back with a couple more questions and then the remarks. So stay tuned.
For sure.
with the backstroke. I can take it. My hormones jumping like a disco. I can take it. Do a long throw with the backstroke. I can take it. My hormones jumping like a disco. I can take it. Do a long throw with the backstroke. I can take it. My hormones jumping like a disco. I can take it. Do a long throw with the backstroke. I can take it. My hormones jumping like a disco. I can take it like a pro, you know. Do a long throw with the backstroke. I can take it like a pro, you know. My hormones jumping like a disco, 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 disco. My hormones jumping like a disco.
And we're back with K-Swift. And I got a couple of questions for you.
All right.
Which was the event that you absolutely bombed? An event that just went horribly wrong?
Horribly wrong. Oof. Even private events too, like some of that, or just an event, big event?
Any event. It's totally cool.
A few years ago, I did this wedding. And
oh man,
I do quite a bit of weddings.
Yeah,
I do a lot of weddings.
I know, same.
But I'll tell you, I had a long night the night before, and partied late a little bit, and not too crazy, but I was exhausted, and I didn't quite catch the memo from them. There was a few things that were changed in the program, and. Unfortunately, I did make a few mistakes, but I made up for them, and I did some other things. But it wasn't a bomb, but I definitely thought that I could have handled that a little bit better, and that was very unprofessional.
Did the bride get mad at you, like Bridezilla style?
The bride wasn't mad at me. The party planner was. The bride was super excited at the fact. I mean, it was the program portion of it, so it's where. But I didn't get the memo on the changes, so some things had changed, and I did some stuff. I'm like, it wasn't just one mistake; it was a couple of mistakes. So it was my fault. I should have been on top of that. I should have checked my emails before it came. I should have the music prepared, but I didn't do that. And I'm not perfect, so
it'd be like that sometimes. That's happened to me before.
Totally. I even offered to refund half the money back to them. They're like, no, absolutely not. You did great at the end. I just, I apologize about the program because I thought it was right. It was wrong. Entrance songs, first dance songs.
Oh man!
Oh
no!
Yeah, I screwed up.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I screwed up pretty bad, but.
It's okay. Well, you know what? That's like the beautiful thing about being human. We all mess up.
Of course.
All of us.
Yeah.
I've messed up multiple times.
I messed up this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And that's what makes us all relatable.
Right.
What does the future hold for K-Swift?
The future holds for me like taking Techniche to the next level, helping being part of this brand and being part of this firm. Shout out to my other crew too, my campus MSDJ. Shout out to DJ Coolie Kid.
Yeah, any shout outs?
That's my dude right there. Coolie Kid's is my go-to. He's my stablemate. We held it together. Shout out to Mike Wilson and then Frequency, AJ. Those dudes, we did it together. But for me right now, I think music is because I own a business here in San Diego too. I do something outside of music as well too. And music for me right now is actually I'm driven right now, so I think I'm gonna come back.
You're a man with a vision.
Yeah,
and goals.
I plan on coming back a little bit heavier. You can hear some new music come from me.
Yeah, definitely want to hear some new music from you.
Yeah, so I'm working.
And what's your SoundCloud and?
So you can follow me on Instagram at DJ K Swift.
Right.
On Snapchat at DJ K Swift, same thing too.
Perfect.
Facebook, it's also the same thing, DJ K Swift. And then I don't use Twitter no more. I'm not Donald Trump, so I mean that's cool, but I don't use it. But my SoundCloud is the same thing, DJ-K Swift. You can also follow us at Techniche Radio, TRS Show, TechnicheSD.com.
Yeah, and then we'll be posting some links on the comments on the live stream right now.
Absolutely.
And if you've been watching the live stream, I swear I have better dance moves, okay?
No, she can dance. She can dance. She can dance.
You know, I'm just here in the chair, like, trying not to go too crazy. But if you come to Techniche tonight, you'll see what's up.
For sure. Yep. I mean, definitely come out tonight. Don't forget, make sure you come out tonight. Richest nightclub in Hillcrest on University. Check us out from 10 to 2. Also, the Les Nights going on at the same time, too. So shout out to my girl Nicole for holding it down, doing her thing. And also another event we have coming up, followed right after this one, we do have Overdrive at Spin as well, too.
Yes.
So resident John Velati and myself will be performing, and our special guest is Matt Effect. So shout out to him. He's going to come and lay it down. You know, he's dirty, too. He's gangster. And we do our best to bring the heavy hitters. So, you know what I mean? The heavy hitters that come, it's like, ooh. We got to show up, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So when we play with each other, we always challenge each other to come
like, who's
with it.
Gonna do better? Yeah.
But damn, dude, you know what I mean? When you come, when
you
bring
all
heat,
blow my mind.
I appreciate
definitely.
it. Thank you.
And I appreciate all of you. You're a family.
We love you. You know what I'm saying? We love you.
I love you guys too.
We support you. Scarlett Letter is an amazing show.
Thank you.
We hope you take it to the next level. You know
Thank
what
you.
I
I
mean?
appreciate it. I love you guys in my community and music, and I think music unites us. And it
absolutely
should create more love than hate.
Oh,
100%.
I'm telling you, man. Hopefully, we can tip those scales eventually, and just and let music run its course through you. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. You know, just make sure you know that we're here. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like I said, like on every social media platform, Techniche SD, you can see us there. Shout out to our captain, our
Rudy Mixaflix. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for just being you, bro. I love you, man. You're an amazing dude.
Much love, definitely 100%.
Yeah, from music to just personal stuff, dude. You're an amazing dude. So,
yeah,
John, Josh Taylor, all them dudes.
You
know, we're excited. Ryan, from our GM from Riches, dude, I appreciate you for giving us a platform and a place to play and do our thing. And everyone else, you know.
Yeah, and thank you so much for being here again.
Thank you.
And thanks to everyone who's been listening right now. And for everyone that has been so supportive with me, I really, really appreciate all the love and all the positive feedback that you've been giving me in person, in events, and then online too. Like, it means so much to me. You are all my family, and I love you guys.
We're proud of you.
And don't forget to follow. And if you're barely hearing this right now, Scarlett Letter Show, it's brand new for you.
Thursdays.
Follow us or follow me on Facebook at Scarlett Letter Show, and also on YouTube, Scarlett Letter Show. I have like the stuff from the past, like the past season, so check it out.
Yep.
And this was Scarlett Letter Show. See you next Thursday at 8. Bye.
Peace.